Over there in Amsterdam, we got you in there. 4220, we got you in there at number 8 if you got a grip on me. Hey, 73s, 4220, we got you in there for sure on the backside of the beam, but you're rocking and rolling. Number 8, looking for number 9, 66 New York, standing by. Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition of the check-in. Central New York, 66 Central New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so. We are live on the Hogtown Radio Roundup Facebook page at this time. 66 standing by. Doug, got you at number 9, Little Ice Cream at number 10. Six Central New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. Anybody wishing to check in, members, non-members, welcome. Please do so. New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Looking for anybody wishing to check in. 66 New York, standing by.
66 New York, 524, 524 Colorado.
524 Colorado. Got you in there, number 11. Thank you very much for checking in, sir. We got you in there at number 11, Roger.
Central New York, sounding good on top of the Rockies. We'll do it again for another day. 524, 524 Colorado.
Roger that, 524 Colorado. Thank you much for taking your time to check in. We appreciate it very much. Got you at a number 11. Looking for number 12, New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. We are standing by for anybody wishing to check in. Members, non-members, welcome. Romeo Golf 0333, I believe it was. Was that Romeo Golf 0333, Roger?
Romeo Golf 0888. Romeo Golf 0888. Checking in at Arkansas.
Roger that. Sorry about that. Romeo Golf 0888 down there in Arkansas. Got you in number 12. Thank you very much, sir, for checking in.
Thank you so much. Have a great, wonderful day.
73, sir. Appreciate it. Take care. God bless down there. Sounding good coming out of Arkansas. Romeo Golf 0888 Arkansas, number 12. I'm looking for 1366, standing by. 413, we got you in there. 413. You are 13. You are the lucky number 13, Roger. Roger that, 413. Take care. God bless. Thank you much for checking in. Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. We are standing by for anybody wishing to check in. 125, correct?
155, 155.
Roger that, 155. Sorry about that. I got some wicked static here coming through, but I got you in there. You're number 14. 155 Texas, you're number 14. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Birdman, 318, Louisiana. We got you in there, number 1515. Roger, Birdman. New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Looking for number 16. Looking for number 16, 66 New York. Standing by. Central New York doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. We are on standby for anybody wishing to check in. Number 17, looking for 17, 66 New York. 158, 158. What be the QTH there, sir? Wayne in Texas. Got you in there. You're number 17, number 17. Thank you much for checking in, Wayne.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of the weekend.
046, Texas. I got you at number 18. You're number 18. Thank you for checking in, sir. Hey, Roger on that. Thank you much. You're booming in here too. I got about 3 pounds of heterodyne noise. I don't know where it's coming from, but I got some static like anything here. I'll trying to pull everybody out there. Got somebody around here is running something that's giving me some static, but I'll do my best on checking everybody in. 66 Central New York, looking for number 19 for the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Check in. 150, Florida. 150 down there in Florida. I got you in there at number 19, Roger. And Roger on the Jacksonville, Florida. Got you at number 19, looking for number 20. Thank you, sir, for checking in. Appreciate it. I'm down on the ground plane. I guess I'm going all over the place here with this one here, but it's 66 Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. We are on standby for anybody wishing to check in. We are live on the Hogtown Radio Roundup Facebook page at this time. Hogtown Radio Roundup check-in, New York State edition. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so. 66 Central, New York. 66 Central New York up on the beam now. See if we can get out down there. 66 New York. Hogtown Radio Roundup, check in. 66 standing by. Roger D, tell him he's number 20. Number 20, thank you for the relay, sir. Appreciate it.
826, you're number 20. What's that station in California? 866, we got 425 operator Mike from California doing a relay with me.
Roger D, out of California, he's 21. Thank you for the relay, sir. Appreciate it.
Hey, Roger, did you hear that there, Mike? You're 21. CQDX 308 Central Florida, stand by.
.308 down there in Florida. You want me to get you checked into the Hogtown? 66.
Appreciate that. What we got there?
66 up here in Central New York. I got you at number 22 on my list. Roger that. 308.
Roger 22. It's 308. Yeah, I'm down here in a mobile. I'm at about 100 watts, but I'm surprised I'm getting that as good as I am.
Hey, Roger that. 308. You're good, making it good up here in Central New York, up here in the cold country, where we got about 3 inches of snow on the ground and more to come. But it's 66. 66 is the call numbers, Roger.
Roger 66. Roger got that copied. Yeah, man, you're doing really good down this way. You sound like you're in the neighborhood. Conditions are doing us right, it looks like.
Hey, Roger D on the conditions. Yep, you're sounding like you're right local here, too, for sure. We're up here in Utica, New York, central part of the state. All right, 308 down there in Florida. Sounding real good up here. Looking for number 23 for the Hogtown Radio Roundup. We're up on Facebook Live right now. You can catch the Hogtown Radio Roundup. If you're become a member, that'd be nice. If not, it's up to you. But we are live streaming on Hogtown, one word, Radio Roundup Facebook page, 66 New York, doing the New York State edition of the check-in.
Roger, appreciate that. 66. That's a mighty contact.
Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition of the check-in. Anybody wishing to check in? I believe we're live up on YouTube also on the Hogtown Radio Roundup YouTube channel. 66 New York, standing by. 915. What be the QTH there, sir?
Thank you, Jim. We'll talk to you later.
Roger that. 915. What's your QTH, please? Roger D, down there in the Florida. Take care. God bless. Thank you much for checking in. Sounding Q5 coming out of Florida. Looking for 24. New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. 275 Colorado. We got you in there. 275. I got you at 24. 24, 275 Colorado. We got you in there at 24. Roger? You're very welcome. 275 Colorado. It is 24. Thank you much for checking in, sir. Looking for 25, 66 New York. 6-6 Central New York. Doing New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Check in. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so. Members, non-members, welcome. Central New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup. New York State edition. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so. That Radio Canada, we got you in there. Give me your numbers there, please. Radio Canada station, please bring back your numbers. I'll get you on the list. Radio Canada, please bring back your numbers. 6-6, standing by.
6-6 Central New York, Radio Canada, 0110, Central Alberta.
Radio Canada 0110. Radio Canada 0110. We got you in there at number 25. Radio Canada 0110. Alberta, Canada. We got you in there at number 25. You got Radio Canada 66 returning to you.
Central Alberta. Just a correction there.
Roger, 0110. Alberta, Canada, you're number 25. We got you in there, sir.
6-6 New York, 138 Dallas, Texas, Alberta, Indy, Dallas, split off 73 from Jeff in Alberta.
Roger that, Jeff. We got you at 25. 138 Texas, I got you in there at 26, Roger. New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Looking for anybody wishing to check in. Looking for number 2766 New York. Standing by. How about that 212 upstate New York? You got a grip on 66? How about that 212 New York? You got a copy on 66? I guess that 212 here in New York don't got a grip on me. 66 Central New York, Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. We're standing by for anybody wishing to check in. Radio Canada 405. Radio Canada 405, 66 New York, Hogtown Radio Roundup. I got you in there at 27, Roger?
Roger, 27.
Roger D, sir. Thank you much for checking in. Appreciate it. Radio Canada 405, I believe it was. Yeah, 405. We got you in there.
Radio Canada 405, Saskatchewan. We're on the side and listening.
Thank you much for checking in, sir. You're 27. Looking for 28. Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. And I am a Radio Canada 66 also. Okay, we're standing by for anybody wishing to check in. Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. We are on standby for anybody wishing to check in. Face it down there face it down south, see if we get some stations down that way. 66 Central New York, Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. We are on standby for anybody wishing to check in. 564, we got you at 28. 501, 101, we got you in there, sir, down there in Texas. 101, your number 30, 30, Roger?
Roger, you got John here.
Roger that, John. Thank you much for checking in. Appreciate it. Your number 30. Looking for 31, New York State Edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. 66, standing by. One 113, Texas. Got you at number 31, Roger. Thank you much for checking in, 113. Have a good day and have a good weekend. 66 Central New York, Hogtown Radio Roundup. We are live on the Hogtown Radio Roundup Facebook page. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so now. Three, 3463, Louisiana. You are 32 on the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Check in, Roger.
Number 32 on that Hogtown Radio check-in. No doubt about it. Taking a fine trip down here to 563 waving that hand saying to join that DUC at 73.
Roger that, 3463, Louisiana. Q5 copy on you that time. You're booming in up here in Utica, New York, loud and clear, sir. Thank you much for checking in to the New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Looking for number 33, 66 New York on the side.
212 upstate New York, 709 East Coast of Florida. We back quiet. All right, you 212, have a good one. We back quiet. 506 Vermont, sounding good in Florida, no doubt about it. Good morning, Canada. You and the family have a blessed day. We back quiet.
New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Check in. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so. 66 New York, standing by.
66 New York, 709 in Florida, checking in.
709 Florida, checking in at 33. You are 33 on my list. Thank you for checking in, sir.
Where are you, sir?
I'm in Utica, New York, central part of the state, Roger.
All right, in Utica, no doubt about that. Been there before. Take care. Present wishes to you and the family. We back quiet. doing that when you're so far out?
Roger that, 709 Florida. Thank you much for checking in. Yeah, it's a little snowy up here right now. All right, take care, sir. Enjoy your nice Florida weather. Well, you probably all getting a little chilly down there too. But hey, 66 up here in Utica, New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. Standing by, looking for 34.
God, how can you do a roundup so far out? Will you round yourself up? Yeah.
New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. I am live up on the Hogtown Radio Roundup Facebook page and up on YouTube, Hogtown Radio Roundup, 66 Central, New York. Standing by for anybody wishing to check in. Hi, Roger. 226. We got him in at 36, Roger. Roger, is QTH again, please? Roger, 266 Tumbleweed. He is 36. Thank you much for the relay, sir. Thank you. New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so now. We are live up on the Hogtown Radio Roundup Facebook page, 66, standing by.
Good morning, 66. This is 250 Daytona Beach, Florida. Wait a minute.
250 Daytona Beach, Florida. Hey, Bruce, how's everything down your way?
Not too good. 66, number 10 there, Tim. You're doing good down here in the sand pile. It's sounding good, my friend.
Hi, Roger. You're 37. 37 on my list, Bruce. Hope all is well. Say hello to Bill for me when you see him, Roger.
I'll sure do that. Monday morning, I'll see him for sure. You have a good weekend, Jim. Thanks for checking in.
Hey, you're very welcome, Bruce. Take care. God bless. Take care and enjoy your little chilly weather, but warm stuff. It's 31 up here, and we got about 3 inches of snow here this morning. And but other than that, we're doing good. Thank you again, Bruce. 250 Daytona Beach, Florida. Appreciate it. 66 New York is clear on this side. Catch you later, brother.
Good sound at station, Jim. Certainly coming in here strong, knocking them dead down here. No doubt about it. 250. You take care, my brother.
New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Looking for number 38, 66 New York. Standing by. I've lost my high static. I don't know where it went, but please do so. We are live on the Hogtown Radio Roundup Facebook page. page and up on Hogtown Radio Roundup YouTube channel. 66 New York, standing by. We're over on the ground plane. We'll see what we can get going on here. 6-6, Central New York, Hogtown Radio Roundup. Check in. Anybody wishing to check in? New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup, 66 Central New York on the standby for anybody wishing to check in to the New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. We are live on Facebook. That station there trying to check in, please bring your numbers back, QTH. That station trying to check in to the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Please bring back your numbers and QTH again. Mother Nature's fading in and out here on me. That station calling 6-6. I hear you way down in the grass. I'm trying to pull you out of there. Try to give me your numbers again, Roger. I think you said 805 Wisconsin. I'll maybe bring the house a little bit up that way. Was that 805 Wisconsin? 805 South Dakota. Got you on that one, sir. Got you on that. 805 South Dakota. You are 38. Thank you much for checking in. Sorry I'm having a hard time hearing you, but it's Mother Nature. 805 South Dakota. You are 38. Roger? All right, I got 805 South Dakota at 38, looking for 39. 66 Central New York, Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition, standing by. .6 Central New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. I'm back up on the flat side, standing by.
Nebraska.
664 Nebraska. 664 Nebraska. I got you at 39, Roger.
39. That is 684. 684 684 Nebraska.
684, I apologize, sir. 684 Nebraska, you are 39. Thank you for checking in, sir.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You also have a good day, and sorry about getting that numbers mixed up there. Take care. God bless. New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Looking for anybody wishing to check in, looking for number 40, 66 New York. Central New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so. New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup, 66 New York, standing by for anybody wishing to check in. New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup, 66 Central New York. Looking for anybody wishing to check in. I'm looking for number 40, 66 New York, standing by. Central New York, doing the Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so. this the last call here. Since I've lost the conditions, I'm going to make this the last call for the Hogtown Radio Roundup check-in. 66 Central New York, standing by. One more time, last call for the Hogtown Radio Roundup New York State Edition check-in. Anybody out there wishing to check in, please do so. All right, I'm going to shut this down here for now. If it gets better, I'll fire it back up. All right, I'm going to shut her down. Have a good weekend, everybody. Take care. 66 Central New York, the voice of the Mohawk Valley. We out.